This is an amazing piece of equipment which is called a voice distortion unit. It's from Mike Ayres design, it's really nice. Sensory Plus do one which is called a voice effects unit. So they are fantastic and they create amazing effects. First of all, with this one it has a radio mic. And what we need to do is make sure we have a battery connected, a connector battery if you haven't got it connected there. Then switch the microphone on and we're off. Now, boo! What I will do is just start to talk into this, and the first thing you have to get used to is the controls of this thing. Let me show you. Okay, when you switch this on, there's two sets of volume controls that you need to worry about. It's these and some which I'll show you in a minute. Now, because this is designed for musical instruments, it's actually a bit weird for a microphone to be put through a unit like this. So we have an input volume and an output volume. How much volume do you want to go in through the microphone and how much volume do you want to come out through the speakers? As a general rule, if you put the input to about 1/4 put the output to about 1/4, and then you should find that you'll get a reasonable volume level. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If you want it a little bit louder, just take the volumes up together like that. Now you can hear I'm just getting a little bit of feedback. So there's those two volumes to basically control, but there's others as well. On this particular model, the Mike Ayres one, you have this speaker down here, and you can see that we've got mic level up here, which is just out of shot, and we don't need to worry about that. We have a bass control right there, a treble control, and another volume control. So in conjunction with the two volumes we've looked at the top, you can also control the volume with this one as well. So that's the speaker volume. But basically, get them all turned up to around 1/2 to 3/4, and that will just approximately be the right volume for you. Right, when we get this thing fired up, and as you can hear, I'm talking into the microphone now, what we need to do is get a little bit of effect in. So, this is the mix dial, and as I turn this up, you will hear that, in this case, an echo effect starts to come into my voice. So the mix is how much effect you mix into the output. So, whoa, all the way around here, and we're getting a little bit of echo from that. Turn the mix back, and you can just hear my normal voice and no echo at all. So obviously at 12 o'clock you'll get a little bit of my normal voice and a little bit of echo. All the way around to 25 past and it's all echo. All the way back anti-clockwise to 25 to, and it's no echo at all. Now there are two buttons that you should never touch. Store and bank. Don't touch those because we've no idea what they do, and no doubt if you do know what they do you can touch them and play around with them, but we've got no idea what they do. The thing we're interested in is this dial here. As I turn that dial around, you can see the number on the left goes up. So I'm just going to play with these. Don't worry about what I've just done there for the moment. So I'm just going to move my mix around so I get some echo. And now when I turn this dial, you'll hear that we get different kinds of effects. There's all kinds of effects that you'll get from this, and you'll get some really, really fantastic ones and some really, really weird ones. So I'm going to wind it all the way down to 0, 0, 0, 0, and echo! And it's varying degrees of echo depending on what you do with these buttons here. Edit A and Edit B. Let me show you those. So we're in Edit A and Edit B. We have our mix up here. And then what we do is turn Edit A and Edit B down. Let's turn Edit A up and we'll start to get a little bit more echo. Turn Edit B up and we start to get lots more echo. Now, what you need to do when you're in an effect, when you're in an echo or a delay or anything like that, just play with Edit A and Edit B and see what it sounds like. If it sounds good, remember where you put these buttons. So, in the echo, if I play with Edit B and I want a little bit of echo, I'll just turn them down. If I just turn Edit A up, oh, it's a bit different. Edit B doesn't seem to make a lot of difference, but nevertheless, twiddle it around and you'll find they do wonderful things. So, here are one or two of my favourites. 0, 0 is an echo. Let's go up to 36. Now 36 won't appear to do a right lot at the start, but if we start to play with Edit A and Edit B, you'll find that all of a sudden I start to sound like an alien. So in education, if you're doing Aliens Love Underpants or anything about space, you can be an alien, which is just wonderful fun. So that's number 36 on this dial here. The other one that I use a lot is 54. Boo! Boo! Now this is an echo. Actually it's a delay. I can increase the amount of delay that we get on this. Wow! Using Edit A means that I'm increasing the time of the delay. Edit B is how many repeats we get. So on 54, boo! Boo! Wow! We're just getting a delay on the voice. This means for self-monitoring and skills like that, it is absolutely fantastic. 66 is without doubt one of my favourite ones. If I put that to the top there, and then start to pitch my voice down. So now I can speak in a very, very deep voice. Absolutely wonderful.
Or, if you like, you can talk in a very high voice like that. Edit B. I'm not sure what Edit B does on this one, if I'm honest. Yahoo! So, the rainbow fish went into the cave, and out of the darkness came the wise octopus.
I have been waiting for you. And if you know the story of the rainbow fish, you know how much the kids would enjoy storytelling like that. 66 is brilliant. Play around with this dial. You'll find as you get into different numbers, it does all kinds of things. Boo! Some of them won't sound exciting until you start to play with these dials. 148. 147. Just a little is brilliant. Play with it, see what you can do with it. Voice distortion unit from Mike Ayres or voice effects unit from Sensory Plus. Amazing things.